Dear ones, this is a reading from The Color of Woman Intentional Creativity Guide, and this is perfect for Red Thread Cafe. So I just invite you to get a cup of coffee or tea or a glass of wine and to just let me read to you as if I'm telling you a story. And it's called Crafting a New Story. So here we go. Without your permission and without you knowing it, a story has been being told through you and about you. The problem is that the story being told is the one running your life. Unless someone tells you about it, you might not even know it was happening. Each time something happens in your life, it gets filed into a story place. Strangely enough, most of those story places live outside the physical body, in the field around your body. What? But those stories are taking up too much space in your energy, and it's sometimes hard for your imagination to work because it's just all full with stories. It's like stories of crazy town, things of the past that continue to inform your future. No one wants to live their future based on the hardest part of their past. But that is exactly what usually happens. We make our future decisions based on the worst thing that happened to us. That is just how the brain works. It automatically reaches out into your story place and begins to pull information. Here's the problem. We shouldn't be making decisions about how to create joy and reach our dreams from the place of pain. Did you hear that? We shouldn't be making decisions about how to create joy and reach our dreams from a place of pain. Because what happens is we often recreate the same old scenario over and over. That is what happens when our future is too informed by our past. We just keep on choosing safer things that aren't close to what our soul longs for. We just keep on choosing safer things that aren't even close to what our soul longs for. Who we are in our lives is based largely on what we think and what we believe, and based on past experiences of ourselves and others, our default setting. If we don't work with our brain and heart in tandem with intention, they will continue to reference randomly the worst experience of our past to create the decisions about our future. Who wants a future created by the hardest parts of our past? Not me. Who wants a future created by the hardest parts of our past? I don't think you do either. When we allow that to be the case, we often make choices in fear instead of in possibility, and under the illusion of keeping ourselves safe. And that little voice inside of you warns you, if you do that, this will happen, and tries to keep you safe. But that safety can be a myth that keeps you from your soul's joy, purpose, and the great adventure which actually is awaiting you. What if that great adventure was a legend? The truth is, legendary people are everywhere. Not all of us think of ourselves this way, but everyone is living an amazing story all on their own. Sometimes bad stories keep infecting the good stories, and we find it hard to have a sense of wholeness. Good stories, the ones we invent and love, the ones we want to keep and continue, are held in the sacred work of story weaving. That's what we're doing here. Good stories are powerful enough to transform bad stories into something useful. That's right. Good stories are powerful enough to transform bad stories into something useful. But this takes making a decision. You might find yourself saying, I will make use of all of my tragedy and put it to work on my behalf. What if you said that? What if you said, I will make use of all of my tragedy and put it to work on my behalf? Good stories need room to grow. Give them air, give them light, give them love, and they, like magic, will put the bad stories into a useful context. Your life is a living witness to this. Legendary people are everywhere, and you are one of them. when you can imagine that it is possible for your life to be transformed into a legend, there is a new power coming to guide you forward. The reweaving of the story is at hand. If you are living from the past, if you are living from memory, from fear of being hurt again, step out of that chamber where nothing fresh grows. Come over here. Come into a new place where your own soul sings the most important song in the whole world. Come over here into a new place where your own soul sings the most important song in the whole world. Your song. Your song. Your song.